I have this book here called A Student's Guide to the History, A Student's Guide to the Study of History by John Lukacs, and it says Intercollegiate Studies Institute. So in here he actually lists towards the end on page 31 some of the greatest historians. So if you actually look here, and I'm just going to give you a few examples. You see Herodotus, and it gives you the dates. Thucydides, it gives you the dates. Xenophon, it gives you the dates. Livy, Julius Caesar, Pliny the Elder, Pliny the Younger, Plutarch, Tacitus, Suetonius, and then some others here. So you can see those bold ones if you're interested in pausing it and looking at those. I'll go ahead and just go over them. It shows you just a bunch of names of people who have written some good histories. And now an amateur is someone who loves their work. So we see that this name was mentioned. If we look through here, I think this guy was mentioned as well. And I'm just showing you how history, see, that's what history is. Like this right here, I'm actually looking at Paul's Metaphors now by David Williams. And I'm just showing you how that's what they go to. They go and if you want to pause it and read some of this stuff, you can. Some of these guys' history. And I'm just doing this to show you that that's who they use. Like it showed you this guy's name right here. That might not be the same one, but I didn't catch his first name. So you see there's a couple of Xenophons. And this is in the back of Paul's Metaphors on, let me show you, I'll show you what page. It was on is the Appendix 2, Ancient Authors and Texts. And as I said, I'm just showing you this, like they use Aristotle because they're going to men's works who have captured some history. Like this was a Christian father, Chrysostom, and there's a few of it. Julius Caesar, that was one of the historians it showed right there. And Cyprian, he was a church father. When we say church, we mean the called out, the ones who are claimed by God. So, and let me see. Homer. We've all heard his name before. Irenaeus was an early church father right there. Like I said, if I aim it, you could pause it and maybe get some of the information if you can see it. Now the Mishnah, that's one that a lot of people go to. That's what Jesus meant when he was talking about people's traditions. Because like right here, he even says Mark 7:3-13, because it's talking about their traditions. The Mishnah was Jewish tradition, and that's what Jesus was against. Like the papyri, he's explaining that this is the richest place that they found, like the most preserved papyri, richest source of papyri in Egypt so far discovered. Some are from the Ptolemaic. Most are Roman and Byzantine that they have found there, of those papyri in that location. Alright, we have, let's see, Philo's a big one that a lot of people know about. He's a historian. Pliny the Elder, so you know they're going to mention Pliny the Younger. Those are two big historians. And Plato, he's referred to a lot. Okay, so let's see. Tacitus was mentioned in there, I said already. And the Talmud. This wasn't even written until 500 AD and 600 AD. He explains in the Mishnah part that some of that stuff was written, I believe it said, in around 200. So this was actually written much later in 500 AD and 600 AD. And this is the kind of teachings that Jesus was completely against for the most part, because it's just tradition and the rabbis' opinions. Here's another one of the historians. I might have showed you him already. And like I said, Xenophon, they mentioned him. So we've already scrolled through, we just scrolled through this entire appendix here just to show you that that's the kind of people they quote. Like, if I look in Harvest of Hellenism right here by F.E. Peters, and we go to the back, I mean, it's almost guaranteed that he's going to quote a lot of these same guys, like Tertullian. He was mentioned in Paul's Metaphors. Lukacs. Yep, see? Look, right there. See? That's one of the big historians that was mentioned. If we look up, let's see, Tacitus, that was a big one, right? He's probably in there. Yep, see? They use his works too. And, you know, like Socrates, he'll probably be in here. Yeah, see, Socrates continued, so they did a lot on him. There's only so many historians that they're going to go to, right? I mean, there's tons of historians. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to underplay it, but I'm just simply showing you this, that they quote a lot of the same works. So Plato, and you know Aristotle's going to be in here. Let's see, Julius Caesar is going to be in here probably, since this is a history book, right? So Julius, I don't know exactly how to look up his name, so you would just guess that he's in here, but I mean, I'm not sure. But let me see, what was another one? Like Pliny, Pliny the Elder and Pliny the Younger. Let me see. Yep, Pliny the Elder, Pliny the Younger. So, okay, I was just demonstrating to y'all, just using this history book right here, that they go to the great historians. So we looked in Harvest of Hellenism, and we looked in Paul's Metaphors, and we looked in this book, just to give you a little lesson. We looked in the indexes, and we looked in this little student guidebook here from a college that shows you that they used similar references because that's where the history is. Okay, thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.